Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Lessons, and we are here with episode 47, right?
Yep.
Of Macross 7. Basara dies. Spoiled to us. Spoiled to us in the next time on. Literally a comment that I've had in the Macross series, I think it was in an SDF, later SDF Macross, like 30 plus. Why do you guys watch the next time ons? Or the previews. Why do you guys watch the previews? It's like, do you not?
I think the title itself is, the death of Basara. So it's like, if we're looking for the titles of the show, because I have to do that in order to know what the current title is. In the list, it says this is the title. I'm like, okay, it spoils the title. Spoil. So even if I didn't want to get spoiled, the title kind of spoils it. We don't know how exactly what's going to happen, but we kind of get an idea that something big is supposed to happen, right?
Well, I know a bunch of people who react to One Piece, for example, where they don't watch the previews and they skip the intro to not see the title card because apparently that's the way you're supposed to do it. But if I'm like watching anime on my own, like when I'm watching My Hero Academia, for example, I watch the preview because there's going to be a week before I can see the next episode, and I kind of want to know what's going to happen. Like, I want something to anticipate.
No, I mean, again, if I'm doing the title search for the last episode to remind myself what happened last time, it's like, oops, I'm going to see it.
Well, I mean, I have the other problem is that I make the schedules that I post up on everything. Not the one that, where like I told you about a second ago, where we should be finishing what shows at what time. I mean, the schedules that I post out for the viewers.
And Discord, yeah.
Oh, on YouTube. I posted up on YouTube as well. So, a week in advance, I know what the next couple of episode names are. Where, actually, confusingly, I know the episode names 4 episodes down the line. Because I post like a week in advance before the week that we're recording, so I don't know the episode names of the episodes we're about to record, but I know it's going to come up after them. That sort of problem.
So don't blame us. Blame the people who put spoilery titles and things.
Well, that's about the titles, not the fact that we watch the previews.
And put down the previews as well.
Well, I don't care about that, though. My thing is that I would watch the previews if I was watching it by myself. And I'm not watching these any differently for having an audience than I would by myself. Well, I am, because I wouldn't talk, for one thing. If I was watching these by myself, I'd be doing this for 24 minutes. So, that's the difference. Anyways, how about you go ahead and remind us of what happened last time?
Last time, like I said, was Gambling's Rebellion, episode 46. And Gambling's Rebellion, essentially, as they escape, Gabble possesses Gamblin. And he basically goes on a tirade of revenge. He soaks up a lot of people's energy, especially everybody close to Gamblin. He can get to, including Melia, the rest of Diamond Force, and some other people. He also takes over a Gamblin's VF-17, and starts blasting, Sound Force mechs, other mechs, doing infiltrator sabotage kind of things. So Sound Force goes out to try to stop him. He tries to suck the life of Mylene, but Guvava gets in the way, and that gives Mylene a clue that something is wrong with Gamblin. So Sound Force goes out. They seem to be winning using their power, but somebody's scared. Theta, Ractus. And it seems to be working, but Gabble fakes them out, saying, "Oh no, I'm better." And Mylene tries to get close to him, takes her hostage, which led to a showdown where they're going to use reactionary weaponry, the nukes, basically, the mega nukes, to kill Gamblin and maybe Mylene in order to destroy Gabble's body and therefore defeat one of the, I forgot the name, the Proto-Devlin. But at the end of the day, Mylene gets out of her ship, her fighter, and basically grabs onto Gambling / Gabble, sings to him, gets through him and basically exercises the body, gabble out of him, and he flies off. Rocket. What's the team? Team Rocket style. And that's the episode.
Yep. I mean, not much to add, really. It's rather succinct, I guess, other than the fact that Docker says he's been court-martialed without any, without any comeback.
He believes that it's gambling, doing this stuff. He's turned traitor, right? It's like, yeah, treason. But it's like, no, we can help him, etc. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I guess if there's any fallout, I guess we'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get on into it.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
I guess as a follow-up to whatever spooked me while you were giving the recap, somebody just gave me a candle for my tooth.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that conversation we had the other day where I said, oh, my tooth is broken back here. I've been talking about getting dental wax or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just, fill in the sharp parts where it's cutting in my tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave me a candle, which I'm pretty sure isn't the same.
Not the kind of wax you're looking for, yeah.
Yes, no. I'm very confused now. I thought I was being told that this room stinks or something. In which case, that's not the right kind of candle. You throw away.
You need a Yankee candle.
Nobody needs a Yankee candle. I can barely stand walking through those places. Well, because it's like a torrent of smells all assaulting you at the same time. We still never got that scene where like somebody in red is hugging Basara.
That reminds me of a time my mom was allergic and we were in a mall. I think it was JCPenney. And one of these girls, does a spritzing thing and spritz her and it hit her. And she just started sneezing, but like extremely loudly. Like, and the girl just panicked. Like, it's like, well, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, it's like a lawsuit.
That's a lot of planets.
その隙に乗じて人類の祖先プロトカルチャーは神秘の力アニマスピリチアによってプロトデリムをバロータ星系第4惑星に封じ込めた。
Don't make it mystical.
そのプロトデリムが次々に目覚め移民船団マクロス7を苦しめている。プロトデリムは7体と言われ、すでにギリル、バルゴは消滅し、シビルは単独で行動している。さらにガビルとグラビルは本来1体であるということが分かったので、残っているのは
Oh, there you go.
本体を含め
One, I said that.
Well,
And two,
I guess there are two instead of one. There's two of them.
Yeah, that answers that
There are
thing
three
too.
remaining, yeah.
Which makes Max's bad math even worse.
The giant clitoris.
No wonder I couldn't find it. Now that we have an almost infinite source, well, until we get Basara back to do another concert.
They seem to be twins, though.
That's what I said. I say you don't want it to be too cheesy.
Let's fire. Well, you're not my boss.
I see Flower Girl in that shot. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I just got a little chuckle at the idea of Basara having a heart attack on stage. No ceremonious death, just fucking had a heart attack on stage.
不甲斐なかった
Aw.
ミリア具合はどうだい
大丈夫よマックス
完全に治るまでゆっくりと休みがいい
大丈夫よマックス
ミリアあミリア今日はとても綺麗だ
大丈夫マッ
You
クス
say I'm not beautiful every day?
ミリア前から言おうと思っていたことがあったんだ
マクシミリアン艦長いらっしゃいますか
And they get interrupted.
前衛艦隊がプロトデビルンらしき反応を探知しました
エメラルドホースおよびバルキリー隊を発進私もすぐに戻る
了解
すまないミリア
いってらっしゃい
It looks like they gave her a haircut while she was in the hospital.
I think she always had short hair.
Yeah, it just looks different for some reason.
アニマスピリチュア我らのもの
Well, I'm glad they saved the most annoying ones till the end.
Yeah.
I also appreciate that they can only fold like crabs.
続きは宇宙だファイヤー行くぜ新米どもはいよろしくお願いします
ブリッジイン
艦長前衛艦隊より新たな報告が入りました敵は未確認のプロトデビルン今までに見たことのないタイプのようです
数は
プロトデビルンは2体の模様です
そうか
敵の虎の子ですかな
I mean, if we could see them coming at long range, maybe these ones should have tested the nukes on.
くらえ
Sorry, we can't hear you. Space is a vacuum.
Yeah.
早く来い
アニマスピリチ
艦長
So how do you know where the camera is to teleport in front of it?
前衛艦隊は迎撃しつつも第二次防衛ラインまで撤退全艦隊の反応弾射程距離内に敵を誘い込め
アニマスピリチ
What's the six-armed god called? The woman?
In Hindu,
こちらに回せ
了解
艦長大変です奴らマクロス5の市民を人質に取っています
It's not Krishna, is it?
敵は第二次防衛ラインに到達
Vishnu?
全艦
Vishnu.
反応弾
That might be it.
発射準備完了
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Buddha is a god in Hindu mythology, right?
No. In Chinese mythology, he is a god. Or actually, Buddha is never a god. He,
No, I believe they Hindu mythology, they made him a god.
Don't hit the guys. You're just making the same mistake.
Yeah, it's Hinduism that Buddha's a god.
Yep, he made the same mistake again.
Well, we know he's gonna sing.
Yeah,
So,
but he should aim it better.
But you'd have to aim it. Remember, it's like it's an outward thing, even if you can't see it through the spiritual colorization or whatever. Why the creaking noises?
They're growing, I guess. Their bones are being stretched or whatever it is. Oh, there goes those ships.
バサラの歌があいつらをパワーアップさせちゃったの？
いやそうじゃない。あいつらバサラの歌で回復した市民からスピリチュアを吸収してるんだ。
You have to disable it.
I love that they've kept this going the whole time. That giant speaker pod.
Yeah. They have to destroy the
People?
no, the top device. That's what they have to destroy. The thing that soaks up the energy.
Again, we know that the Proto-Devlin can, like, suck up spiritual in mass anyway. I
But
think
they're
it's just,
using-
like, helping them. Yeah, but they need to do it manually, on their
ガ
own.
ムリン木崎これよりバトルセブンの管轄官より出撃します。ガムリン対オールドブースターを何に使うつもりだ。捕虜救出後一刻も早く交戦空域より離脱するためです。そうか。しかしそれは危険な賭けだ。艦長、どうか私に汚名返上のチャンスをください。
あの捕虜ドームをホールドさせるには最低4機のブースターが必要ですな。
よし、わかった。エメラルドフォースにも救出作戦を手伝わせよう。ありがとうございます。
注げスピリチ再生のもと注げアニマスピリチア
They are the most annoying of the Proto-Devlin.
よし、捕虜救出。交戦空域から離脱後、反応弾を使用する。各艦への通達を急げ。
We're using the animation, of course.
Mm-hmm.
行くぞ。遅れるなよ、新米ども。はい。
Oh, let's rush out there with these things that we've established have a 50% chance of failing.
No, it's better than nothing.
Why even establish that they could fail? If one, they've never failed, and two, you're gonna use them at the end.
スピリチア
これより作戦行動に入る。了解。了解。
Oh yeah, 'cause remember Matthew and whatever the other one's name was died 2 episodes ago. The other members of Emerald Force.
Yeah.
どっか今は任務を優先しろ。分かってる。
You're willing to fire pretty close to the spiritual far.
Yeah.
ホールドブースター設置完了。了解。ホールド開始。
なんとこれは味な
よし、これで思いっきりいけるぜ。 しやがる。東郷軍がプロトデビルに反応弾を使用すると言っている。ふざけんな。今なら俺の歌を聴かせられるんだぜ。
ダメよバサラ。反応弾の爆
It's fine, Basara. These aren't the two that we want on our side.
サウンドフォース安全空域に離脱しました。
よし、各艦反応弾発射。
I'm gonna get though. This is where we find out that this doesn't work.
Yeah.
I don't think we're the bastards.
全弾命中しました。
Well, you're more of a bastard for putting all those people through all that hurt for an extra time.
Mhm.
Oh, hey. Not for nothing, it did something at least. Who could have anticipated they were like Cell?
再生していきます。
バカな。
敵プロトデビル速度2300で我が艦に向かってきます。
スピリティア。
ほとばしる。
そうはいかないぜ。てめえらの相手は俺だ。俺の歌を聴かせてやるぜ。スピリティア。
ほとばしる。
You know, for a second there, I almost forgot the name of the episode.
Mhm. Beam battle.
We've already seen that though. Sorry, now I'm just wondering when Sybil is going to show up to save Basara from the death that's not actually going to happen. Oh, never mind.
お前は。
シビル。
Booster, helper, sing.
I mean, they didn't last time either. They just sat there dumbfounded.
Yeah. There you go.
You think Sybil is going to survive this?
Nope.
To be fair, I did say that before her face cut open. I meant the show. You think Sybil might be the only remaining proto-devil in existence after we finish everything?
Hmm?
シビル。
バサラ。
シビル。起きろ。お前が風になるなら。
Heck, is she supposed to be dead right now?
I don't know.
She spent so much of the show
Wait a minute, how she got the guitar and the drum set there?
She spent so much of the show like in a KO'd state. It's hard for me to tell the difference between her in a coma and her being dead.
Seems to be doing something.
I wonder how many hentai I ever built off the scene.
Oh, there you get your tentacles from the hair.
Yeah, that's what you're getting at.
He doesn't want to kill.
Doesn't work in reverse.
バサラ死んだ
She's speaking full sentences now.
No, I mean, not really. Saying one word and then following it up with 2 words.
いらないバサラ悲しい
Damn it, woman, we have doors.
心臓が止まっている。
そんな
Oh, please give us a Sybil Geppernick showdown. Yes!
シビルレベル1二度とスピリチュアを吸わないお前にもデッドスピリチュア悪夢から抜け出すことができなかったかシビルスピリチュアエンド
Come on, hit her back with a spiritual nightmare.
アニマスピリチュア貴様が運んできたというのか服スピリチュアストーリー
That's a fucking face. Yeah. We know that Geppernick can fold things. Also, they've just been waiting for Anima Spiritua to come back, so Sybil just kind of brought it to her. Him. And as he's been so kind to point out to us, there's shit after the show that features Basara, so it's kind of hard to feel like that's going to come out.
We still have we have 2 episodes left, so
yeah. But I mean, there's like Firebomber meets something, so plus whatever encore, wherever those episodes fall. So yeah, I mean, kind of that statement has no impact to that. Plus the fact that I didn't give a shit about Basara much to begin with. I was more emotionally invested in Sybil's sense of loss than I was Basara actually being lost.
I mean, it's more of what happens next. Not we know what's okay. I'll put it this way. We know the answer.
Kaepernick's woken up.
That's one thing. Well, that's going to be a thing. Now
That's
they
the
have
main
3 of them
thing.
running around. Yeah. And also, how do we get... So now Sybil is now back into the machine. So she got trapped again. And then how do we get from here to, the resolution of this, How do you defeat the Proto-Devlin, right? They have to be defeated. I mean, they're too much of a,
Well, we killed most of them so far, or made them kill each other.
私だってサウンドフォースのボーカルよ。バサラの分まで歌います。私歌う。バサラの心を受け継いで歌えるのは私だけだもん。次回ミレーヌ涙の熱唱。過激にファイヤー。
Oh, that classic thing where tears bring back the dead.
Well, he's not technically dead. I mean, they said that he's dying.
No, she said it. Ray said his heart wasn't beating.
Yeah, but then when they put him in the chamber, he was like, oh, he still has some
He's
vitals.
a vegetable. He's dead. They're gonna bring him back to life. Look, when your heart stops beating and you need like mechanical aid to keep your body going, you're a vegetable. It's only so long until the doctors come in with a family member to unplug you.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's a good episode overall.
I don't know. My problem is I didn't like the dual Proto-Devlin. They were annoying, and their trick was to teleport in front of the camera to say a thing, and then the other one teleports in to say the other half of the thing constantly. That is a Yu-Gi-Oh trick. That is not fun. So literally everything after they fire the nukes was okay. We stopped doing the tricks, and then it becomes like stakes. Shit is at stake. Or I guess everything after Emerald Force and Diamond Force get called out with the full devices. But then again, my problem is what we've established with the full devices are 50-50, and then they're never 50-50.
But at least they rescue those people.
Yeah, I don't know. Something in the back of my head would be more satisfied with if that thing had just fucking exploded and all those people were lost. Say one of the full devices didn't work, and then, the whole thing just rips apart, getting folded.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The show's not going to do that because Basara has to save the day, right? And Basara confronted with that death.
That has nothing to do with Basara, though. Remember, they pulled Basara out.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. But the thing is, if it blows up, if it's destroyed, right, then you have to confront Basara with the idea that, he's cooperating with these things and that his actions they're not doing it, right? That he's a failure.
If we were going to confront him with that, we would have confronted him during the entire show where he has been doing those things.
And the show hasn't done that.
No one confronted him about the fact that he got those people tortured when he was on that planet. He didn't do it when they did it. He did it in front of them a second time.
Yeah,
I don't see why they would confront him suddenly because he got them all killed.
So the show's not going to write the situation that would happen. So
it wouldn't be Basara's fault. It would be Max and Diamond and Emerald Forces for trying this.
I mean, what else are they going to do? Unless they destroy the machine.
I don't know. Lure the two out with Basara because we know they're after Anima Spirita.
I mean, they're probably going to take it with them because they folded it in so they could take it.
I mean, like Basara sings in front of them, does the Anima Spirita thing, and then flies away, and they chase after him because he's been their target for all the show, or half of the show, I guess.
Yeah, but the moment he does that, he revives them again. They take more power.
No, they're not going to drag the thing with them. They're going to teleport after him. And in that time, you, push the damn thing towards the fleet.
I mean, why wouldn't they do that? It's the best thing. They have the hostages. They would always just jump with it, right? It's like, oh, we're following Basara. Basara
because
does
it's inconvenient to chase a moving target and then also teleport this thing with you.
Why? I mean, that doesn't seem to drain their ability or anything.
Why? Because we've seen them teleporting. They're not teleporting over there. They're like, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to drain them. They don't get tired.
No, because it's slow and inconvenient. You're not going to catch up to a guy who's running away from you doing the entire way if you're also teleporting a third thing behind you.
I mean, they got there from wherever they were coming. They got there pretty fast, apparently.
Yeah, but I don't think anything matters to them.
So I don't. It's a perfect hostage situation. They're not gonna give up the ghost of that.
It depends on what's more important to them. You know
I
how
think
many things Gepernick has sacrificed as a trifle in order to get Anima Spiritua?
Yeah, but the thing is, she wants the farm, right? That's been they want the farm. That's always been his thing. So yeah.
Yeah. So anything, he would teleport it back to him. I don't think you remember where we started from in this argument.
I mean, I think they would just keep it. Or they would reach him and then teleport it again, Like, now we're here.
Here's,
we got
I
you
think,
trapped.
the flaw in your debate here is the fact that we know they can teleport anything from anywhere.
Mm.
So literally the fact that we folded it next to our ships, it's back in our place again. There's also, because there's no defined range on this, the fact that Gepernick teleported a nuke that was in front of him to a ship that was well away from the planet.
Yeah.
And these things are like in visual range of the thing. So
yeah.
There's no rules.
Yeah. Which is a problem.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a problem per se. It just means that we can't theorize about anything with any good amount of faith in the idea. Because, you get to Gundam and it's all these technical manuals that are all based on what actually could happen with a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And here it's just I don't know, one episode it was all science, then the next episode Shiba came along and we have feng shui.
Yeah. Musical magic.
Alright, well, anything else? Anything about Basara actually dying or Sybil?
I mean, I don't think he's still dead. I think they're going to bring him back. So that's
we know he's not dying.
And also, I think what's more interesting is that Sybil is trapped by the nature of who she is as a proto-Delvin. She didn't want to hurt him, but couldn't help it. It was an instinct. She needed the power, so she drained him, right? And he was like, oh my God, I drained him. And she went and confronted Gepernick. I'm not going to do it for you. It's well, too bad for you.
Yeah. Scorpion, as it were.
Yeah. But it wasn't like, we can, the Scorpion and the Frog. It's Scorpion would say, well, you should have known my nature, right? She's like, no, she's horrified that she did this, right? She's like, no, don't sing to me. I don't want it.
The story of the Scorpion and the Frog is that the Scorpion is now going to drown because of its own actions. It's equally as culpable for not being able to betray its own nature.
But the final words are the Frog asks the Scorpion, why did he do it? And the Scorpion goes like, it's my nature. Well, here, she's like, no, I don't want to do this, right? And then she went out to avenge Basara, I suppose, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. The Scorpion is going to drown because of its own actions, and it recognizes at the very end that I can't help my own nature. So, the same thing. She kills Basara because she can't help her own nature. It's the Scorpion in reverse.
I said that she actually did help him in the beginning a couple of times, so yeah.
Right, yeah. And the Scorpion had a nice little chat with the Frog about getting across the river before it behooved its own nature, the same way Sybil did. It's very much Scorpion and the Frog. One of them is green.
Yeah.
And I guess if you, use crayons as your metaphor for scorpions, Basara's red. Reddish brown.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that was the most interesting part, the fact that she got trapped in the situation and what she did with it. She ended up being in prison again, which probably leads me that they're going to go back to the planet, have the final fight there, and she's going to break out, either sacrifice herself or do something, right?
Or die with the rest of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought the most impressive part of the episode was the fact that we got hit with two characters that looked like Hindu gods, and then to realize that Basara, being aspect of Buddha also is represented in Hindu mythology. Anyway, I have been Theta, this has been Lessons, we've been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?